you never can, count your chickens before they hatch. Or in my case, I'm Asian, count your dog meat before the pound. What's up, YouTube perverts? Welcome back to another episode of AM Training. This week is week 10 of the GZCL Rippler program, and it's been a tough week. I'm pretty damn tired. This whole week I felt like I've been getting an average of maybe 4 or 5 hours of sleep. Some of that my fault, some of it not. Mostly, let's blame the kids because the kids are sick, but they've been coughing all night and keeping me up. But what are you gonna do? They can't help it. But also it's been my fault because I've been staying up and on the computer watching late night videos. Giggity. Not what you think, but of my online clients, pretty much their videos and their lifting videos and pretty much writing them programs. So yeah, online coaching and actually hybrid coaching because there's a guy I train online, plus I see him once a week or so. What's up, David? So that's the thing, is I didn't think I'd like online coaching, but I feel like it's, their PRs are like my PRs, and I didn't think I would like it, to be honest. Maybe it was because of all the training partners I've had. They're very flaky, but apparently, if they're invested in you and believe in you, then it's much more satisfying because they actually show up to the gym. So anyways, I digress. You don't care about my online training. What you care about is week 10. Week 10 is basically the week where you pretty much max out, or you try to AMRAP your beginning numbers of your doubles, and this is pretty much the week where you see if you pick the right numbers. And son of a gun, I am an egotistical bastard because I probably picked too high of a numbers, at least for the dead press and maybe the bench press. We'll see how it goes with the deadlift because that's coming up. But I did just deadlift or dead press today, so I only got 2 reps, which was pretty much what I thought I can do at the beginning of this program. So I definitely did not leave my ego at the door. The high bar squat, you just saw that. The high bar squat, it felt pretty good. I misgrooved the shit out of the 3rd rep, and that made me kind of scared to go for the 4th, because low-key I was hoping for a fourth rep, but I just grinded out that 3rd, and it was really weird because the sticking point was really high. I mean, I don't know if you saw the video. Of course you saw the video because you wouldn't skip to my commentary, but yeah, if you saw how it pretty much slowed down in the very top, which is really weird because of course my sticking point is usually kind of like right above parallel. So that was probably because I misgrooved, but getting 3 reps, that's a big difference. That definitely is a high bar PR. I'm really excited because this week is, I'm pulling 585 for max reps. We'll see if that deadlift bar makes a big difference because I'm not pulling with a deadlift bar. But in 2 weeks, and pretty much when I max out, I'm really hoping for a 620 pull for a deadlift. If you saw my last cycle, I did pull 620 up to my knees, and then I kind of leaned back because I did not trust the process. I did not trust my upper back strength or my back strength to really lock out, so I kind of tipped over and gave up. And so I'm hoping for 620 at least for the deadlift, but you know, you never can, you know, count your chickens before they hatch, or in my case, I'm Asian, count your dog meat before the pound. That's something like that. Anyways, stay tuned. Alright guys, so that concludes week brain fart week 10. It's week 10 today. So week 10, I did my deadlifts, and you saw, and I can't think right now because it's like 101, 102 degrees here in San Diego, and I am dying. I'm glad I cut my hair, but you know what I should have done is cut my hair down there too. So I'm trying to eat lunch real quick before my class, and trying to wrap my mouth around this warm banana. Giggity. Left my banana in the car, and yeah, warm banana, that just doesn't sound right. Doesn't taste right either, but I am hungry and I need to get them gains. So let's talk about deadlifts. You saw my squat. Wow, this heat is definitely affecting me. You saw my deadlift. I tried to go for a double, and that's the thing about this week, is that this week will let you know that you picked too high of a numbers for the very beginning. So you're supposed to at least, these were numbers you're supposed to do in the very beginning when you enter your numbers, because it's your 2 rep max, and a 585 is what I put for a 2 rep max, and apparently I couldn't do it. And so that can be either two things here. It could be either I picked the weight too high, or I was basing my deadlift off of a deadlift bar, which pretty much I pulled 600 on that deadlift bar over at the Powerlifting Slut, aka Anthony's gym. Deadlift weight. Wow, this heat is definitely affecting me. Let's definitely hydrate with some Asian Gatorade, coconut juice. And so yeah, I pretty much pulled 600 at his gym, and that was, I believe the word is easy peasy. So I went for the 620 you saw before. I did not get that. I think I just bailed out too early. I didn't believe in my back, and so I just was being a little bitch. Long story short, but that is another video. That was a video about pretty much 11 weeks ago, so if you haven't checked that out, shame on you. And so again, what we're talking about is, did I pick numbers too high? At least what I did was I didn't pick the variation. I should have had it lower for the stiff bar. We'll call it a stiff bar, even though it's just pretty much a janky bar. It's just a crappy bar that you'll find at the gym. Let me take a sip of this wonderful juice. Ah, that's nice. So with this week, it is humbling. I am hoping for some big gains for the bench press and the deadlift. Squat, I'm feeling really good with high bar. It's feeling pretty comfortable. I have a pretty good high bar path, at least what I see when I do like the little bar sense in my little app. I feel like it's doing pretty well, and I'm pretty excited when I go low bar. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go max out with low bar during test week, just because I didn't have a lot of volume for low bar for this whole cycle. I'm not sure if I edited this correctly or even videotaped any of my low bar singles that I've done. So what I've done is every time I had a squat day and I had high bar, I pretty much did one single of low bar just so I can get that, still continue to have that groove, because high bar and low bar are definitely different, and if I kind of stray away from low bar, I was kind of scared that I would lose my gains and lose the groove. So this is what I'll do with my clients' programs, is that I'll go ahead and if they're doing high bar based stuff, I'll still program a single just to continue to have that familiar, I can't say that word, that familiarity. Wow. Wow, my tongue is not cooperating. Giggity. So yeah, I'll go ahead and implement it so they don't forget that movement, but I pretty much did this throughout my whole cycle. I probably didn't show it because I didn't think about it. Now that I probably didn't mention this the whole cycle, is that I was doing those singles. It was part of my warm-up to go into high bar, so kind of didn't think about it, so I apologize. But even though I did that mistake, make sure you don't make the mistake of not giving me a thumbs up. But I'll call it a day there. So train hard, train smart, drink your coconut juice, because yeah, it's good stuff. So like Hippocrates said, let thy squats be thy medicine and thy medicine be thy squats. I believe that's verbatim, word for word there. And what I mean by that is that even though, you know, it's still kind of, squats kind of bug the knee, I feel like squats are also the answer. But again,